If you're a dentist, you know the deal. You're not just a healthcare provider, you're a business owner. And trying to juggle top-notch patient care with that constant pressure to grow your practice, it can be a lot.
But what if I told you that you already have the most powerful marketing tool you could ever ask for, and they're sitting right in your waiting room? What if your happiest, most loyal patients could actually become your #1 marketing team? It's a really powerful idea, and honestly, it's way more achievable than you might think.
So, how do we do it? Well, we're talking about referral marketing. And look, this isn't some complicated digital strategy. It's built on a simple human truth. We trust our friends, we trust our family. And in healthcare, that trust is absolutely everything. Just think about the head start you get. A patient who walks in because their friend told them to, they're not a cold lead, not at all. They show up with a great feeling about you already because they trust the person who sent them. That means they're way more likely to move forward with treatment and become amazing long-term patients.
And it's not just about getting more patients. It's about getting the right kind of patients, you know? People tend to recommend you to others who are a lot like them. So the new patients who come in, they're often a perfect fit for your clinic's community, which is just huge for retention and building a really strong practice.
And this all comes down to being smart with your money. Instead of pouring cash into expensive ad campaigns and just kind of hoping they work, a referral program turns the patient satisfaction you're already creating into a powerful growth engine. It is, without a doubt, one of the most cost-effective marketing strategies out there.
All right, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But does this stuff actually work out in the real world? Well, let's take a look at a quick success story that shows just how powerful this can be. So, let me introduce you to Dr. Linda. Her clinic had fantastic reviews. Patients loved her, but her growth had totally flatlined. She was really struggling to get a consistent flow of new patients in the door. Then she had a realization. Her happiest patients were this massive untapped resource just waiting to be activated. So what happened? By putting a simple referral program into place, her clinic brought in, get this, 50 new patients in just 6 months. And these weren't from some fancy ad. They came because a friend or a family member they trust said, "You gotta go see Dr. Linda." That is some serious sustainable growth.
But here's the number that'll really make a practice owner's ears perk up, a 5 times return on investment. The program wasn't just bringing in new faces, it was incredibly profitable, all while making the whole community around her clinic even stronger.
Okay, so you've seen the why, you've seen the proof. Now let's get to the how. We're gonna walk through a simple 5-step blueprint you can use to build your very own successful referral program starting today. Here are the 5 big pillars. First, define your goals. Second, offer rewards people actually want. Third, make it super easy to participate. Fourth, promote it everywhere. And finally, number 5, track your results and make it better over time. Now we're going to zoom in on a couple of the most critical ones to get you started, the rewards and how you spread the word.
Let's kick things off with incentives, because let's be real, the right reward makes all the difference. This could be a simple discount on their next treatment, or maybe gift cards to a cool local coffee shop. You could even offer a free cleaning, or get creative. Enter every person who refers someone into a big prize drawing for, say, a fancy electric toothbrush. The key is just to offer something your patients will find genuinely valuable.
Now, an awesome reward is only half the battle. A brilliant program is totally useless if nobody knows about it, right? Which brings us to step 4, promotion. You've got to be everywhere. Put up some nice posters in the waiting room. Have your staff mention it. Send out a dedicated email blast. Make some posts for your social media. And definitely build a simple, dedicated page for it on your website. Just be visible, be consistent.
So what this all really shows is that a referral program is so much more than just another marketing tactic. When you do it right, it becomes this sustainable, powerful engine for growth that's built on the trust and the community you've already worked so hard to create.
I want you to think about it this way. Every satisfied patient is a potential ambassador for your clinic. Your only job is to give them the tools they need to succeed. You're not just asking for a favor. You're empowering your biggest fans to share their great experience with others.
So the only question left is, are you ready to turn your happy patients into your best advocates? Take this blueprint, sit down with your team this week, and just start the conversation. Seriously, it could be the most powerful decision you make for your practice's growth all year.